About 1,200 kilometers, from the southernmost to the northeasternmost point of Germany, just by feet. Am I able to make it? And am I able to find what I'm looking for? Let's find out. Good morning in the morning! Hey Earthlings, I just quit everything to have an adventure. Something where I will always look back to with a smile. I wanted to do something crazy before I'd get too old and I'd be not as free in what I do as I'm now. I wanted to have a challenge to see how far body and mind can take me. I wanted to deaccelerate life a little, which within the daily chains feels to just pass us by. I wanted to feel the real life. And I hope that I'm able to inspire you at least to spend less time in the virtual world and instead to go out into the real world and be more aware of yourself and your environment. Because this is all that matters. Did I say that I wanted an adventure? I think I got one. And I'm taking you with me.
Treasure planet, unlimited access. We are the nation of virtual kids. For the duration of another cigarette, finding pleasure in sickness, hiding in the cloud tonight, pretending that we are over it. We walk through the virtual mist, casual move for a virtual kid, forgetting about my mind is waiting for a good night kiss. Hey, hey, virtual kids. Hey, 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 we are the nation of virtual kids. Love, sleep until
This is the start of a new adventure. We gonna walk through whole Germany. We are here at the most southern point of Germany, the stone 147, the border stone on the border to Austria. And yeah, we will go all the way up to the Baltic Sea, to the northeastern point of Germany. Yeah, just supported by our body, especially the legs, and our mind. I'm excited how everything will end up. I'm really hyped. I was so looking forward for this journey, and now I'm taking my time. Already met my first buddy there. She was wishing a lot of luck, of course, and yeah, let's see how long we need for this. We have time, but still we have to make a few kilometers a day, and yeah, I'm really looking forward for social interaction, for physical strain, for getting the mind free, deaccelerating, mindfulness, exploring, just being, just turn on the light. So stay tuned, and you're welcome to follow me on this adventure.
treasure planet, unlimited access.
So look what I found here. A seashell. I don't know, somebody lost it. I found also one up here, probably was also attached on this pole here. Yeah, anyway, I thought maybe I'm taking it with me. Someone brought it here from their journey. I was just thinking, not out of disrespect, but more out of respect, bring it as a sign of luck with me on my journey. Bring it to the Baltic Sea, to my goal, the northeastern point of Germany. Almost. So just for your information, that's the blue monkshood. Yeah, it is said to be the most poisonous plant in all Europe. Crazy, huh? And it's natural preserved. It's protected. You're not allowed to destroy them, to eat them as well. Also not. Yeah, it's crazy, huh? Blue monkshood. Remember this one? We start our journey already with the most poisonous plant. Crazy. Nice. I've never seen one live. I just saw pictures. Yeah, another one. Also, you don't want to stand too close to it, and also you don't want to touch it, because that can already lead to poisonous reactions. Okay, let's continue. This one is also pretty nice here. Nice valley. We have to go down all the way to the next, yeah, what is it, village, city, which is called Oberstdorf. And that's our first checkpoint on our route for today. I hope to be there. I actually hoped to be there at 4 o'clock, but since I was actually in time. I arrived at about 10 a.m. at the border stone there. But it took me some time to get some drone shots. Then I talked with a woman there, and yeah, to film everything. So of course it takes always a little more time. Anyway, I will just, yeah, have a kind of medium to fast pace, and I'm pretty sure we can make it. Maybe not 4, but at the latest 6 p.m. Then we can go buy something for the night meal, and then we will look for a spot. Actually, this all here is a natural protected zone, a natural reservation zone. Therefore, you're not allowed to start a drone here. That's why I did it on the Austrian side. Here, I mean, I would have loved, of course, but if it's really a natural reservation zone, you know, the animals need their calm as well, and there are rules we have to accept, and I'm not mad about it. So I will just film with the GoPro. Doesn't matter. And so I just changed and set up my solar panel. It is charging my battery of the phone. I still got 90%, but I take every sunlight I can get, especially since it is said to rain the next 3 days. Therefore, yeah, also changed the pants and improvised little bells here for the most important stuff, like my pepper spray, then a knife to defend myself in case a wild bear is attacking me, and my multi-tool, yep, and my camera, of course. Yep, that's all. We gonna continue. I just checked the map again. It is said to take like 5 hours. It is about 11:30, so yeah, I'm pretty good with my estimation of 6 o'clock will be good. I'm fine with that. Then we're gonna go shop something, look for a spot to sleep, if we're not taking the camp there, the camping site. Camping site is always a nice thing for protection and for electricity. So I think especially in Saxony, with all the wolves there, I will probably be more on camping sites. And then of course, if there is a lot of rain, rather looking for a camping site. Yep, good. I think we're good to go. 23 kilometers, and in height we started at the most southern point of Germany at about 1900 meters, and now we are just going down 1100 meters to Oberstdorf. Let's go. Little update. I just checked my phone. It got already 100%. I mean, I set up the whole thing like 30 minutes, 45 minutes ago. The battery was at 89%. Now it's at 100%. And I'm not even walking north course. You know, the sun is there. I'm coming from there somehow. So even the diffuse light might be sufficient. Better, it's really working better than expected. Of course, I tested it already on certain tours, but in spring and not in the full summer. Cool. Because I really thought the panel will be not enough to charge all my stuff. But now I'm really looking forward to it. Another thing, this might be a game changer. The boxer shorts. Usually I don't like them while hiking, especially, I mean, at least when I have another pants on, because they always go like, yeah, you know those boxer shorts probably. They are getting really uncomfy, but walking just with those pants is such a blessing. It's honestly feeling so free, so good. Air is ventilating everywhere, so I won't have problems. Hopefully I won't have problems with things down there. Because if you hike a lot, if you walk a few kilometers, usually after 2 days, yeah, you get some irritations, skin irritations. Hope I can avoid it. Anyway, I'm doing good. I'm making my meters, and yeah, let's continue. I found a mountain sizzle, which is edible in case you need something to eat up here. Apart from that, some dock. But that's actually all. Oh yeah, the dock is already here, directly next to it. Can eat this one as well. Yeah, but that is pretty much it. Yeah, but I keep you stated. We are looking on this tour. We're also looking for a lot of plants. Every now and then we have to walk in a different way, because 35 days just walking the same way would be crazy. Yeah, you need some variation in walking style. That's actually a nice way and easy way for your knees as well to get down a hill. Yeah, I figured that out. You just have to make sure that that you don't step over a crocodile or something, or a dog or a human or whatever. Yeah, another side effect is that you somehow get a little stretch in your neck, because usually you're just looking forward. If you're sitting in a car, you just have your mirrors, but you never move your head in that way, or really seldomly. So we should, I just think we should do that often. Every movement which is possible with our body, we should do every now and then, so that we don't get rusty. Yeah, that's all. That's a part of the mindfulness thing, being aware of your own body, feel what feels good. And I mean, movement, of course, if you over exaggerate, can be harmful, but movement in a moderate way can never be a problem. Should never be a problem, actually. Nice. What a nice environment, huh? Crazy. Okay, I want to use this break to give you a few more details about this whole adventure here, which came up to my mind like last year. let's make it short. What are we gonna do during a day? Of course, the whole hiking thing, probably some mindfulness sessions as well. And I asked my friends and family to give me some challenges, some day challenges every day. Now that I'm mentioning it, I will just put out the first one. I don't know what is expecting me. It is anonymous. They just wrote something down. I'm really excited. I got some day challenges to manage. Yeah. So we will always have some content here. Oh yeah, and also since we are walking through the eastern part of Germany, you probably know about the history of Germany, Eastern, Western Germany, and so on and so far. Hopefully, can also transport some of the history, of this beautiful country. And let's see now what's the day challenge. Okay, we got 3 letters from my friends. As you can see, there is a little 1, there's a little 2, there's nothing. So I think I will start with 1. Why not? So just check that. I'm so excited. Okay. It got the title The Plant World. Let's see. Holy moly. Wow. Nice challenge. I will just translate it into English. Make a picture. Every day make a picture of a different plant and write down 3 points about the properties of this plant. You are able to ask for the help of other humans, but you're not allowed to use the internet for this. Let's see how good you already know the plant world. Cool. Really nice challenge, and I think it was the right decision to take the one because there's written every day. We already found the how's it called? The blue monkshood. I mean, I have to Google the English name because I don't know all the English names. But apart from that, I didn't Google anything of that because I already had it in the back of my reptile brain that the blue monkshood is the poisonous or one of the poisonous plants in Europe. That's one property. Did I take a picture? Yeah, I took a picture. And 3 properties. I mean, I can write it down. Do I have to do it? I will just think about it. You know, I once had the theory that we can eat everything what a bee is eating. But since the bee is on the most poisonous plant in Europe, I think now at latest this theory is disapproved. Ah man. I switched to barefoot because I just noticed something. You know, in the morning when I went to the most southest point of Germany, I already got wet feet because I was walking through a wet meadow. So therefore, you know, it was the first or 2 kilometers to the top. I had to walk like 5 in total. And after the first 2 kilometers, feet have been wet already. But it dried pretty well, but still I can somehow feel some irritation on feet. I don't know if it's blisters or if it will develop blisters, I hope not. So now I just give the feet some rest, some fresh air, let's see how it works out. We not even made the half yet, probably something like 8 to 10 kilometers. Anyway, we're gonna go for a little break, maybe like 15 minutes. I will have a look at my feet. Maybe I will apply some ribwort plantain if I can find, just prophylactic, just to avoid blisters or something. Let's see if it works. Yeah, and then we continue. There's still a lot to hike. I'm excited if we can make it until 6 o'clock. I kind of doubt it, but as soon as we are there before 8, because at 8 all the shops, supermarkets are closing and the banks, and I need some money. and food and drink, because my water is also somehow running out of water. Just about 600-700 milliliters left. We drank already 400, I don't know, maybe 1.5 liters today. Still, the urine looks good, but I could need a water source the next few kilometers to fill up everything. Yep, let's see, little break. Since there are no banks, I'm just sitting on the ground. Just giving my feet some rest. Already applied some ribwort plantain on the areas where I think there's some irritation. Just need to do this one as well. Therefore you just take a leaf and then you rub it between your hands until it gets sappy. I feel like a hippie. Fucking hippie. It's crazy how many people are going here. I mean, it's a Tuesday. There is so many people here, which is crazy. Okay, maybe Google Maps is not the best way to track your route, because now it's saying still 4.5 hours to Oberstdorf. It's close after 2 o'clock, so it will be, yeah, it will be at 6 or something, but still. So not that great news. I was just building off my solar panel. I had my phone on it again with 90% of battery, and it made like 2% in an hour or something. So I don't know. Of course it was getting cloudier, but I had the feeling that I was walking more in the sun than in the beginning. So too bad. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I could imagine it's the angle, cause it's like kind of vertical, and the best energy you will get when you put it like 90 degrees to the sun. So I probably have to fix it more upwards so that I can collect more of the sunlight. Or maybe, I don't know, if the socket is not working well. I don't know. That's too bad. Usually, you know, I'm planning to do a 2 hours noon break. So when the sun is at its peak, I don't want to walk through it. Therefore, I will take a break, and I think that's the perfect time to set out the solar panel perfectly. Second property of the blue monkshood. We got, as you can see, of course it's poisonous. Then the leaves are telling us, at least it seems familiar to the Ranunculaceae family, like the buttercup. And as far as I know, all plants out of this family, plant family, are poisonous to us humans. To bring the daily challenge to an end, the blue monkshood we had, it is poisonous, it is part of the Ranunculaceae family, and of course I'm hiking in the mountains. That means that the blue monkshood, as far as I remember, is also only found on meadows, on higher elevation, but also in mountain areas like this. Yep, I think that's the 3-1. So new update from my offline map here. Oberstdorf 6.9, that means 7 kilometers to go. With a pace of 5 kilometers per hour, it takes us about 1.5 hours. And it is, check that. Oh man, it's too much spam. It's 5 o'clock, yeah. So 6:30, 7 p.m. we will be there for sure. So, last 7 kilometers for the first checkpoint of our tour. Yep. In total, we have made then like 23 kilometers, not taking into account the kilometers or meters I'm taking because of filming everything. I walk certain paths 2 times or even 3 times if the camera is not filming. Sometimes happening, yep. Anyway, and then yeah, the 5 kilometers on top, which I was doing in the beginning to get to our starting point. So about 30 kilometers, which is okay because my actual goal was not to overdo myself in the beginning, so just doing like 20-25 kilometers the first day. Now has been 30, and yeah, second day 30 kilometers, probably will be 30-35, and then we have to go a pace 40 to 45 kilometers every day. Let's see how we can do it. I will walk. I'm not taking the bus. We have to walk all the way. No help allowed. Welcome to Oberstdorf, finally. It's closed before 7 p.m. So yeah, we are late, but we're still in time. I just hurry up now, get some money, go to the supermarket, and then hopefully, I didn't expect that we still have sun that good. So I hurry up so that I hopefully can still take a little bath, wash my clothes, maybe even have some time to get them dry a little bit, but I don't know. Let's see. Money is in, now food and drinks. So, that's my loot for tonight. I will kill this watermelon, it's a small one. I think I am able to do that. I will kill the meatballs here, made of wheat and pea protein, some dates with cocoa, some juice, and then my bread, which I still have. So I think I can definitely reload in carbs. We got here about, what is it? About 20-25 grams of protein. The other stuff also got some protein. I think all in all I will be at like 50 grams of protein. Carbohydrates, I don't have to count, too many. Yeah, now I'm sitting on the river. It's about 8 o'clock. I will just wash myself a little bit, wash my clothes, and then in an hour or so I will look for a sleeping spot. Yep, that's the deal. Oh, it's so good. Feet are frozen. Oh, crazy. I didn't imagine it could be that cold. This is crossing my blood. So I will do a little pressure. Like my grandpa used to say. Well, it's still safe. Over there. Wow, that was good. It is pretty cold. I mean, it's mid of August. I expected more, but it's like 10 at most 10 degrees Celsius, if not less. So it was pretty fresh and also refreshing. So I feel like a newborn now. I washed the most necessary stuff. Now I will have my dinner. Yep. Don't know if you want to watch me. Maybe. If not, we will see each other at the camp. Fruit bowls, cocoa, date. So tasty, crazy. We got 6 grams of protein, 41 grams of carbohydrates, almost 20 grams of fat. Nice. Done. Now the melon. Didn't hit the middle. Looks not that good, but let's see. I don't expect too much. I don't know if it's even ripe. Too bad. Let's see. Better than expected, but still, there are better ones. Half already finished, now the other half. Getting late. 9 p.m. I would have loved to have seen my spot already and actually to set up my camp. So then I will be in bed at 10. But yeah, I will just finish the watermelon, the bread. I will snack this on the way. On the way to look for a possible spot. I have 2 in mind. Let's see how it works out. Good morning in the morning. We are back on track. It's close after 5 p.m. AM. I couldn't give you an update yesterday from my sleeping spot because it got pretty late. I arrived at the spot, was next to a tennis court. I arrived there at about 10:30 and then I had to set up everything in the dark. Unfortunately, the tennis court was next to the gym. And the gym was 24 hours open. Therefore, there have been some people, some cars and so on. So I always had to wait till the people are gone so that I can set up or continue set up my camp. That was pretty annoying. I was fighting with a knot which I made to attach the sleeping bag onto my backpack. At least 10 minutes or something to get it done. That was really annoying. And now we're gonna continue. And yeah, I checked the weather forecast yesterday again, and I think even today in the morning, and it is saying that, sorry for the noise, but I have to sit here because there's a forest. I have to keep the forest in view just in case a wolf is coming out. Weather forecast. Yeah, weather forecast is saying that even before noon it's starting to rain. It's so annoying. So that's why I wanted to get up early. So I went to bed at about 11:30. 11:30, I lay there for 4.5 hours. I woke up at 4. I mean, I was awake all the time. I didn't really get any sleep, but still I feel good today. But I know that situation already. After this day I will be done as fuck. I already have some blisters on my feet, on each feet one, probably due to the wet feet in the beginning of my journey. Because I could feel them after, I think, 10 kilometers or something. But yeah, anyway, they're doing good. Now we have to make 35 kilometers to Fronten. I don't know if we can make it. If we can keep the pace at 5 kilometers per hour, then we will arrive there at 12 o'clock, which would be great. But I don't know. With filming and so on and so far, yeah, I would just hurry up. Let's see where we're gonna end up. But the goal is to set up the camp somewhere near civilization in case the storms are getting heavier, so that I can still get some shelter somewhere in the village there. If nothing helps, then I have to go into a hostel or hotel or something. But yeah, let's see. Yeah, tomorrow just thunderstorms and rain. So pretty sure if nothing is changing spontaneously, tomorrow we will have our rest day. But I think it's coming pretty handy, cause yeah, I mean, I feel good currently, but yesterday I was pretty done. Have to see how the blisters will work out. But yeah, enough talking. Let's continue. I will hit you up as soon as there is some sunlight. Good morning. It's 6:30, bright enough so that you can see me. Some bad news. It already started slightly to rain like half an hour ago. Now it's again starting just slightly. I hope, I mean, if it's raining like that, it can rain the whole day like this. I don't care. But if it's getting heavier, I will be fucked. I will be really fucked. But somehow we will make it. Somehow we will make it. I just thought about, you know, to Fronten, it will be like 35, probably a little bit more to the camping site there, like 40 kilometers. Not really realistic that we can make it today. So therefore, I think, you know, there's somewhere a supermarket on the way, halfway to Fronten. I will go in there, go shopping for this day and tomorrow. And then somewhere like 10 kilometers before Fronten, I'll probably set up the camp. I hope it's still kind of dry then, because it will be a pain to set up a tent in the rain, or even if the meadow is wet. So yeah, I'm really excited how this day will end. It will be probably the deciding day on how everything will end up, and the next day as well, depending on how heavy the thunderstorms will be and if all the setup is waterproof. But I think so. With my tarp and the tent, it should be kind of waterproof. Maybe just a few more information about the status quo of myself. So far, physically I feel pretty well. I feel my hips because of the belt. I now adjusted it on the belly, so the shoulders are more supported. Yeah, I can feel the shoulders a little bit. The ankles are kind of, I mean the feet ankle are kind of, yeah, okay. And of course the blisters are kind of annoying, but still manageable. So I hope really after the next day, after the rest day, they are kind of cured. I will put something on. I wanted to put on some ribwort plantain yesterday in the night, but it was just too late. I just wanted to lay down. I didn't even, you know, I just set up the tent. That was such a pain. I didn't even blew up my my sleeping mat just an hour later or something, when I noticed that it's maybe a bit too hard. And yeah, I couldn't sleep pretty well. Then my nose was blocked. I think I didn't get any deep sleep. But yeah, yeah, somehow I made it and got some rest at least. Felt good, yeah. Even forgot to brush my teeth. I had to do it in the morning. Yep, so much to this. I will hit you up probably when I'm going to open the next daily challenge. So until then, enjoy. Look, that's the way where the weather and wind is coming from. We see a rainbow, but we also see rain is coming and not ending soon. Shit. I think I have to get out my tarp, my poncho. Next bank is mine. I'm gonna try it barefoot now. I was just checking my blisters. Oh man, do you see it? Here, a big one. At this toe, but that's the only one. Look. Directly there. We just have to leave it like that. Natural reaction of the body. If something is getting overheated, then it's forming blisters to provide it with water, moisture. I'm standing in the middle of a meadow. Here it's really nice to walk bare feet, and I'm just going to collect some wild herbs. We got some dandelion and we got some ribwort plantain. The good thing is that ribwort plantain is growing almost everywhere here. Later, when I have set up my camp, I will apply it to my feet and to the parts which are hurting. For now, I will just apply it innerly. Ribwort plantain, maybe we take this one for the daily challenge. One property is it's usually growing next to ways on meadows like this, always accompanying you when you are hiking. It is supposed that the ribwort plantain can be also applied to all of hikers' pain, like blisters and feet ache and whatever. That's one thing. It's good for wound healing, if you got any kind of wounds. And you can make a pretty good cough medicine out of it, or in general medicine. Half a year ago, I did a vinegar made of ribwort plantain, spruce twigs, and thyme. Usually, you do it with a lot of sugar and I think alcohol. But since I don't like both of them, neither sugar nor alcohol, I tried it with vinegar, and it tastes really good. I don't know if the benefits are the same, if you can get so much stuff out of it, but yeah, worth a try. Worth a try. Yep. So I would just collect some. Fresh cleaned by the rain. From dandelion. White clover. Yummy. Fully recharged with water. Just a little update. I checked the weather forecast. It's getting better. So as you can see, no more rain currently. It is said that between 11 and 12, now it's about 9. So we still have 2 hours. Then there will be a little thunderstorm for 2 hours. And then in the afternoon, it should be kind of dry. Just had a little break, ate the date balls and the last meatballs from yesterday. I'm also not feeling that hungry, so I'm pretty good currently. Just a bit tired because I didn't get any sleep. But yeah, so yeah, as soon as the storm is coming, we will have a break, and then we will continue, and then we will see. Sounds like a plan, huh? That would be great. Currently, yeah, physically I feel well. Just the blisters are a bit annoying, and the tiredness. But apart from that, I think we can make it. We made just 10 kilometers now. Actually just a fourth of what we have to cover today if we want to reach Fonten. So I will keep you stated. Yeah, until later. Out of my long sleeve, I built a little sack. I just put a knot into the sleeves, and then here I have my wet stuff and the poncho currently. Welcome to Margareten. The rain just started again and it's probably continuing for 2 more hours. So therefore I took a pee, and now I will just do some movements and wait a little bit. If it's getting stronger, then I will have my lunch or breakfast, and if not, if it's getting less, then I will go to the next city, which is just 1.52 kilometers from here. So yeah, let's see. But until then, I will do some stretching and so on and so forth. myself comfy, laying here under the, what is it? Is it poplar? You can see it at the bark. It's not a poplar. It's the other thing. The aspen. It's the aspen, a sister of the willow and the poplar. Also containing, like those two, certain amount of salicin, which is good against all kind of inflammations. And yeah, pretty protective against the rain. Really nice. Really enjoy it here. Oh, there's a smell. And this smell means either wild boar or deer. It's crazy. I can't see anything. I mean, there is no wood here, no forest. But there was it was like it is standing next to me. It's crazy how far the scent of deer and wild boar is spreading. So if I would be a wolf, I think I wouldn't have a problem with a even better nose. You don't really have a problem with finding your prey. I mean, I see something behind there, but that's a cow. And cows are not smelling like deer or boar. Yeah, can't see anything. Yeah, I will just lay down further, get some rest. I don't know, now it's getting less. Yeah, really hard to estimate because you can't see anything here, especially in the valley. You don't know what's behind the hill, how big the clouds are. Yeah. That's it, the aspen. Yeah, young leaves are of course better, but better than nothing. Even got some metal here, Otika de oika. And this one here, that's the meadow sweet, which is also containing a certain amount of salicin and is used against all kinds of pains, especially headache. The pain usually has a reason, and therefore you don't want to kill the pain too much, because then if you don't feel the pain anymore, you will overdo yourself and then it can get worse. So therefore, just mildly using it. Okay, I decided, since the rain is not too bad, and the next village is just 1 kilometer from here, I will go to the next city and then let's see how the weather is and if I can find something with a rooftop where I can have a break. If not, we will see. Always next to the path so that the lone wanderer can benefit from this plant. The ribwort plantain. I think I'm gonna break up. I'm waiting here now for the bus. And then that's it for me. Oh, there it is. Goodbye. No, just joking. You really thought I would come. You really thought I would come, but still have to walk 1,160, 50 kilometers, something like that. No, yeah, I arrived in Binswangen, and now I will just check the route. I think I have to follow this main street here, but I can't really see a hiking path. So I will just check if it's the right way. Next checkpoint, Bad Hindelang. That's where our supermarket is. About 6 kilometers, which will take us like 2 hours. It is 11 o'clock now. Bad Hindelang, it's the half of what we actually wanted to do. So we will arrive there at about 1 o'clock. And it took us like from 5 to 1 is 8 hours. So insane. So insane. So if we can do the same math for the second half, yeah, but realistically, weight is getting heavier, body is getting weaker, probably more hours. But let's calculate with 8 hours. That means we arrive in Fronten at 9 o'clock, which would be still okay. Oh, bad news, I'm hinking. I was just sitting at the bus stop and checking everything again, the weather forecast and the route and so on. We have 3 kilometers to go, But now, since I continued walking, I feel a pain directly in the middle of my right foot. So I hope it's not getting worse, because this pain I've never felt before. It feels strange. I don't want to overdo myself. I want to get at least to Bad Hindelang, where the supermarket is. Oh, it's getting better, I think. Do my shopping, my groceries, and then we'll see how we gonna end up, if we stay there or I don't know. Let's see. Second day and I'm hinking like that. Not a good sign, but it still somehow is going. Yeah, pretty sure I will have the rest day tomorrow. I also checked the weather for Füssen, for Schloss Neuschwanstein, or the castle Neuschwanstein, and it's saying that there all day it just rain and every now and then thunderstorms, lightnings. So therefore it makes no sense to go there. I think better to cure myself, recover, get some sleep, and just avoid the rain. I was just buying some groceries at the Fenneberg. I don't know, never been there before, but pretty expensive. Bought some olives, hummus, oat cookies, then some bread, some oats, soy yogurt, banana, and an apple. Yep, that's for today and tomorrow. Yep, so I just setting myself up again, having my break, my breakfast, my lunch. I'm still actually not hungry, but we eat something, and then how late is it? I think it's 3 o'clock. It was raining like hell. Now it's a bit less, and I hope we can at least make it to the Oberjoch. It's just 1.5. What is it? 4 kilometers. So it's about 1.5, 2 hours from here. I think I'm still able to make it. Just give my feet some rest, a little power nap, and then I think I'm going to continue at 5 o'clock. So that gives me 3 hours till 8, and then I will look for a spot there, 1 hour, so that everything is set up pretty well at about 9, and then I will just chill there. Oh yeah, the challenge. Hit you up in a minute. Today we are taking the one with the number 2. Maybe there is a sense behind, like with the number 1. Steinzeit graffiti. Oh no. Oh no. No, not today. Not with this weather. So, Stone Age graffiti. Who's not happy about friendly face? Therefore, your daily or your challenge for today is to paint a smiley on a stone or a tree, but you're only allowed to use natural materials. But it's a daily challenge, I have to make it today. But with the rain, I mean, I could... Oh yeah, actually it's not that bad. I just need a stone and then I can scratch something in. Yeah, easy made. But my first intention was to make something out of coal, you know, from a fire, and as you can see, there is no fire possible here. But yeah, definitely going to do that. Cool, nice challenge. What do you think? I mean, this one is still okay, but look at this one. This one is crazy. Still pretty okay to walk with those. The only thing which is bothering me now is the pain directly in the... here, somewhere in the middle. It's really crazy. But as soon as I'm warm again, I noticed that it's when I take a longer break, when I get cold, then the pain is coming again. Crazy. 2 days and already painful. Already, yeah, questionable. already questionable. I'm going to combine the two challenges. And now I'm using this one to make a little Stone Age gravity in a bridge. How suitable, huh? Small rocks and break the whole structure, and then using the pliers on your roof. That's the wall, that's the stone. Oh, nice. Don't know if it's just water. I think that's good. I like it. Roxy, you don't have to put on the red lights. Those days are over. You don't have to celebrate tonight.
You don't have to wear that dress tonight. Walk the streets for money. You don't care.
6:30. The first sun rays of the day are hitting the surface. Crazy. There's just been rain. It will take us maybe an hour more. It's actually not that far, but my pace is so low currently because of the pain in my feet. It's crazy. It's, you know, when I started after the break, I thought, no, I cannot continue anymore. Probably have to break up. But I just tried and tried and tried. And now it's kind of warm and it's kind of going even better than expected, especially since it's going upwards. Oh yeah, sun is coming. I have to get some sun rays. Nice, first sun rays today. So warming, so good. A sun ray a day keeps the doctor away, I would say. Okay, let's continue. 2 kilometers more. Have to fill up my water. And then hopefully the location I was having an eye on is something to set up a camp. I don't know yet. It's always, every day it will be like this. You never know where and how. I mean, sometimes we know if we go onto a camping site. But yeah, one step after the other. First we have to survive this night and tomorrow, and then on Friday we will see if I can continue with my feet, or how we gonna continue the whole thing. What a beautiful happy end of this day. I mean, we are still not at the end, but I'm on top. I reached Oberjoch. I'm still thinking if I go a few kilometers more, since there was a sign about reservation zone here. It's not allowed to camp actually. There's a little chapel. So if everything is going wrong, or even the thunderstorms are getting heavier, I could hide myself in the chapel. It's open, I checked it already. But I think I will go like 2-3 kilometers more. There is another chapel, hopefully open, and hopefully also not in a reservation zone there. And it looks like there are a lot of spots where you could camp. Exactly 7 p.m. So we have 1 hour to go. I will fill up my water, and I think I will just go 1 hour more. The feed is somehow working. I don't know how. But honestly, it was 6 kilometers, and in the beginning it was hurting so much. I never felt such a pain, and I really thought it's already over, but somehow I made it through. I don't know how. Especially the sun was giving a lot of push the last 2 kilometers. Fortunately, there are no more blisters, and the already existing blisters are not getting worse. But still, I somehow don't want to risk everything getting wet. But actually, I could just give a shit. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I know, actually I know. I just have to listen to my body, and the body is saying tomorrow's rest day. But yeah, it is rest day. I don't want to accept it. Since now it feels like, you know, I have energy, even though I haven't slept that much. I took a power nap of half an hour earlier. Yeah, but I'm still full of energy, and somehow also with the feet it's working. Knees, no problem. Back, of course, it hurts a little bit, and neck, but not that much, not more than yesterday actually. So I think body is already customizing, and you know, the feet are the most important things. If the blisters get infected or get worse, or the pain in the feet get worse, then I really have to quit. We are close to our possible camping spot. I just took the chance at the bank here to have my second meal today. I'm still not hungry. I don't know why. It's crazy, but yeah, I had just a little bit in the morning, really a little bit, then the breakfast lunch thing, and now we will get some slices, probably, I don't know, half of it, some hummus in 3 variations with olives, and the last of the waffles here. And after that we're gonna look for a spot. It's getting windy, it's getting kind of cold, but I shouldn't worry about that. I was also thinking, you know, just sleeping on a bank. I mean, it's a bit close to the way, and there's still, since it's a kind of vacation area here, there are lots of people out there walking with their dogs and their kids and whatever, and therefore, I don't know. Yeah, give you an update tomorrow. Think today I will not say goodbye, because we will see each other in the tent. Okay, hasta luego. I'm in bed. It's about 10 p.m. Yeah, I set up a camp on a spruce tree. It said to have some slight rain at night at about like 1 or 2, and then in the morning till 5 p.m. no rain. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna walk till Fronten tomorrow, because I can't stay here another day. I have to look for another accommodation anyway, so yeah. Nothing more to add, I think. Was a successful day, really. I appreciate the body, the feet, that they are still coping, even though the pain was insane, but still it's going on. Hopefully tomorrow it will be better. And then, yeah, let's see what tomorrow will bring. I think the daily challenge was successful, and yeah, I think nothing more to add. Good night, see you tomorrow. Something dumb happened.